Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to another RV renovation build day. So we are officially starting the demo on the inside, and the biggest thing for me as far as the demo goes is getting rid of this couch. This is not the stock couch that came with the Chinook. They redid it and I hate it. So I am actually going to be tearing out the couch. We're going to start there and see where that leads us, because there is evidence of mice having been living in here at some point. So I kind of want to get a good view and feel for what we're working with. So the evidence I found, I will show you, but I found a little bit in the closet, a little bit up here in this storage area. That scared me. There's a fly in here, but I was like, oh my God, is that the mouse? And then where the carbon monoxide detector, or maybe it's the propane detector, it's old, it needs to be replaced, and so it was beeping. So I took it out, and then there was just like rat's nest residue behind it. So we're going to be cleaning all of that out too. So my big goal is to get this couch out, possibly start taking the carpet out. I'm not quite sure how far we're going to go, but I'm also removing this table, the countertops, but that may not all happen today. So I'm going to take you guys along. I want to show you guys what the pipes look like for the water lines. I think I want to replace those just because they're really old. I think I might also want to replace the water tank just because it's old. And then I think from what I saw, the hot water heater is like not even hooked up. So let's check it out. Bye-bye table. Okay, so I got the majority, or the big pieces at least, of the couch out. I don't quite understand the thought process of this. But anyways, let's take a look. So here's the hot water heater, and it looks like it might be disconnected. We'll have to figure that out. But if you can see all the lines are just really old. And then there's poop. Looks like there may have been a nest under there at some point. There's more. Back here we have our water pump, which is disconnected. So there was obviously something going on. Which, I do want to say this. I am fortunate enough to have built several rigs, and I kind of know my way around this type of stuff. They did not disclose this to me. All he said was everything works and that the door to the water heater just needed to be replaced, that the cover for the AC just needed to be replaced. He didn't tell me that the fan was broken. He didn't tell me that the hot water was disconnected. He didn't tell me that some of the lights were broken. He didn't tell me that there's rat poop everywhere. They obviously cleaned it. Like, they cleaned it out, so he was aware. It's just, I don't understand people who can be dishonest about stuff like this, and it's a little disheartening. Whenever I sell a rig, I am very forthcoming with issues I've had. And then there's people like this who sell you a rig and tell you it's in like pristine condition, and it looks like it is from the outside looking in. But then you get in there and you start to, work on it, and you're seeing that everything's disconnected. Why is that disconnected? Why is there rat poop everywhere? This bed is like, the function is terrible, and it's like, the curtain was broken over here. They had it screwed down because it's just broken. So it's like, I don't know. It's unfortunate, but that is the reality. So you got to be really careful when you're buying things from people, because most people are not honest from my experience. I am an honest person. But that's because I've been screwed over so much, and it's like, I don't want someone to, I would never want that to happen to somebody else. And so it's like, I honestly am glad that it happened to me and didn't happen to the other buyers that he had lined up, because there was an older lady who wanted to come buy it, and my heart breaks thinking about her thinking she could just get in and go, and half this stuff doesn't even work. So it's really unfortunate, but that's the world we live in. So we're just gonna get this all figured out, hopefully. There's this wire that comes out here. I have no idea what that's for. At first I thought it was for the TV. It looks like it goes somewhere up front. At this point, I was feeling a bit frustrated, and I will get to that in just a second. But first, I wanted to talk about today's sponsor. When I'm feeling stressed, I love to just hop on my bike and go for a ride. This is a Highboy EX6. The step-through frame is especially friendly for women, seniors, and those who aren't frequent exercisers. Imagine if you're not used to riding bikes, or if your reflexes aren't as quick. This design allows you to dismount easily in urgent situations before your brain even has a chance to react. This added convenience ensures a safer and more comfortable riding experience. It has a 500-watt motor with 3 riding modes tailored to your needs. The pure electric mode gives you a 41-mile range to enjoy effortless cruising with a maximum range of 41 miles. The pedal assist mode gives you a 75-mile range, allowing you to extend your rides for up to 75 miles with added assistance. With the bicycle mode, you get to experience the pure joy of manual pedaling. With a maximum assistance range of 120 miles, this bike is perfect for delivery drivers or anyone who needs to cover longer distances. It also features a rear rack for added convenience, making it an ideal choice for extended rides. Riding shouldn't be a challenging sport reserved for professionals. Everyone deserves to enjoy the fun of cycling. The EX6 offers a relaxed ride on any terrain, making it easier to handle than traditional bikes. Compared to the E-mods or motorcycles, it's lightweight and more manageable. With this high performance at an affordable price, the EX6 is the ideal choice for those seeking both enjoyment and value. Use my code LHWEX6 for an extra $20 off the holiday price just in time for Christmas. You can find the link in my description. Okay, I have completely got the couch out. This just was a mess. I'm honestly feeling really disappointed right now. I'm just being transparent. Like I said earlier, like fortunately for me, I can handle this and I can, fix it. If I didn't have the experience I have, I'd feel so defeated right now. I will never understand people, how people can be so deceptive and dishonest. It's honestly really disheartening. I'm going to go ahead and clean up this mess, and we're going to start tearing the carpet out. So, we got quite a bit to clean up. Let's get this carpet out. Okay, so I took out as much carpet as I could, and there is water damage. Like I said, these fiberglass bodies are great because they don't leak. That's not to say that the windows don't leak or there's other problems. Now, it looks like the windows did leak at some point. Obviously, they had caulked those lines. Again, that was an original. I'm almost scared to look at the walls. That being said, I could tell that they did leak at some point. But there's also water damage on the floor around the hot water heater, so I'm assuming that there was some type of leak at some point, and that's probably why that's disconnected, and the water pump is also disconnected. And I did get a few comments saying to check around the fridge, because there's been people who have said that their fridge is leaked and there's water damage all up in that area. So I'm gonna look into this type of fridge and possibly replace it if it's gonna be an issue. The cabinetry where the fridge is, it's bad. So unfortunately, it's not looking very good. I was feeling very discouraged earlier, but like I said, I am capable of fixing it. It's just going to be a lot more work than I was originally anticipating. I do want to say this. I don't think that what I paid for this van was worth it. I paid $19,000 for it. That being said, I did a FaceTime call with him before I flew out there, and he told me everything worked. It was all in working order. The only things he said was wrong was the cover for the roof AC and the door on the hot water heater. And he said he ordered those parts and he would ship them to me as soon as they got there, but they were on back order. I was already going to replace the roof AC anyways, so it wasn't like that big of a deal. I was like, if it is what you say it is, I will send you a deposit right now. He said, everything works. Send me a deposit, non-refundable. Cool. Like, I've done that every single time I have sold a vehicle. I've never lied about the condition of said vehicle. So I sent him $1,000 deposit. I flew out there. When I got to Salt Lake City, there were very obvious things that I saw immediately that he didn't disclose. But at this point, I was like, I can walk away and just lose out on $2,000, or I can just full send and drive it home. Obviously, I full sent it. I didn't want to just lose out on that $2,000. And I had a conversation with him when I was at the airport, because he started being weird and didn't want to give me an address to Uber to. And I was like, I don't know, I'm feeling weird about this, blah, blah, blah. And then he got kind of defensive and was very rude and was like, well, you're not going to get your deposit back anyway, so either come buy it or not. And I wound up just going for it, and I bought it. I didn't want to lose my money. It would have been close to $2,000 given the deposit, plane ticket there, plane ticket back. So I just followed my gut. And I'm not saying that I regret purchasing this. I'm just kind of trying to be transparent in where I'm at and what I feel about it and stuff. Luckily for me, I am able to fix it. Now, if it were, I know he said he had an older lady who was trying to buy it. If she bought it, she would have just been completely screwed. If she didn't, know how to do this and she had to pay someone out of pocket to fix all of the repairs. It's wild to me that someone can do that to somebody, but that's where I'm at. So we are looking at some pretty gnarly water damage. I did reseal the windows, so I'm not worried about them leaking anymore. What I'm worried about is the damage that's already done from it leaking previously. And also, I haven't taken up all of the carpet. I got as much up as I could for the workday today. And it's just, it's gonna be a journey. So I want to thank you all so much for watching and following along. You guys being here means so much to me, and it makes all of this possible, especially having to go in and like dump a bunch of money in here that I wasn't expecting to after paying so much for it. And so I just really appreciate you guys. But this is a journey that we are going to go on and embark on together. So I hope that you guys subscribe, make sure you leave a comment. It all helps. And like this video and share it if you want. I do appreciate it. So that's going to be it for today, and we're going to keep trucking in the next video. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you then.